Okay, so in today's video about QNT, we are going to check out this move down and followed by this move on the upside. And I'm going to tell you why I do in here see some bullish signs suggesting maybe the bottom is in QNT. And I am also going to answer some questions in the comments. So with that said, hi everyone, welcome back. I hope you are having a great time with your family and loved ones. And let's actually start today's video by answering some questions. So you said, I am a loyal watcher. Thank you very much. But do you ever give answer? I do try to answer some comments, but it's like every day I get more than 50-60 comments, so it's a bit challenging to answer all the comments. But yes, I do actually sometimes answer questions. Now in here you said, do you bought more quant at this level? I am going to tell you what actually I'm doing. And you said, I am not good at graphics, but on the 4-hour time frame I see a lower high in MACD. Am I right? Okay, you know what? Let's just see what is going on in indicators in MACD in 4-hour time frame. So you said you are identifying a lower high in here. Do you mean that this in momentum relative to this one is a lower high, or maybe this is a high, the other one? I think this is actually now a higher high. Well, here's the deal. This doesn't really matter. What really matters is this. I think you also try to say that we are actually having a higher low in here, meaning this might be a bullish divergence. And I think you are absolutely correct. This is a low. The other one is a lower low on the live chart. However, this is a low between EMAs, and the other one is a high low. And yes, also in terms of momentum, the situation is pretty much the same. So we are having bullish divergences between the previous two lows, which is definitely a good sign. Is this enough? I'm going to tell you probably not. You see, your question was, did I add some more QNT to my portfolio right around here? Let's go on 15-minute chart. I actually added just a bit more in this phase, but I still have some more orders all the way down here. And if I just go on H4 time frame, my main orders are actually somewhere around this area, about $60 to $62. Does this mean that I am sure that we're going to go down in here? Absolutely not. I think that may be a bit unlikely, but again, when it comes to actually buying some tokens, I am going to be very patient and careful. Now, let's zoom in more, see what is going on in the recent area. So the idea in the previous videos was that maybe this is an ABC flat structure, and we can have from this point like a wave 1, correction for 2, another move down into wave 3, correction for 4, another move on the downside into wave 5, which on a higher degree either is going to be into a larger degree wave 3, for example, something like this. Sorry about that. Okay. Or maybe it's going to be into the C leg of an ABC zigzag, something like this one. Now, according to this scenario, as you can see, we can expect at least another move down to come in here in QNT. But this doesn't really have to happen. If I see some bullish signs in here suggesting the bottom is in, I am actually going to flip bullish at that point. Now, here's a very important point for you. When can we say the bottom is in? For example, somewhere around this area. You probably know it if you are a regular viewer. When we see a 5 wave on the upside off of the lowest low. Now let's go on the live chart, see what is happening, and maybe it's best to go on 15-minute time frame. Let's just delete the drawings. Okay, so here's the thing. I think we can find a wave 1 in here, correction for 2, probably I would say like an ABC flat, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave up into wave 3, correction for 4, another move on the upside into wave 5. So this is definitely an optimistic sign in QNT, but I'm going to tell you it's not for me enough. I'm gonna wait a bit more and see a slow and choppy move to come in here, and then another move up in order to, in terms of classic TA, meaning supports and resistances, get back above this important level between 75 to about $79. So as long as we are not seeing this structure, I'm gonna be a bit careful and patient, but we are, I can tell you, on the right track. Also, in terms of the downtrend that we are having, when can we say it's over? When we get a move up, and in that move we take the previous major pivot high, which is going to be this one, about $86. So again, if you want to make sure that the bottom is in QNT and we are going to start an uptrend in here, just wait a little bit more and see something like this, a move up in order to take this high, corrective movement, and then another move up, and followed by that, you know what, fair enough. If we get a move on the downside, we shouldn't really be worried at that point, and this might actually be a fantastic long and also buying opportunity at the same time. But for now, since we are playing with this important level, I think we need to be a bit careful. And here is my final point. In RSI in daily time frame, not a whole lot is happening and we are basically in no man's land. However, in MACD, we are actually having also a bullish divergence. This is a low, the other one is a higher low, but no, we do not have the bullish divergence between momentum. However, again, this is, in my opinion, definitely a bullish sign, suggesting in Quant we can start going up from this point. And if we see the right structures, we're going to be able to talk bullish with quite a bit of confidence at that point. So let's have our final conclusion and wrap up today's video. In Quant, I think there is a chance that we may see some more moves on the downside. And for example, we may do something like this, another move down, and then right around this area, we may form our final bottom. For now, I'm going to consider this thing as my primary case. However, it doesn't mean that we should 100% do that. No, because in here, we can identify an impulse on the upside. We can also say the bottom is in, but we shouldn't really jump into any unnecessary bullish conclusion. If you want to be optimistic in QNT, I think you need to wait a bit more, see a consolidation to come in here, and then another move up in order to first get back above this important level, which the higher band of it is somewhere around $79, and more importantly, take this important major pivot high about $86.5. So if we see this, great. As long as I'm not seeing this, I am going to say maybe we are going to have another move down. But overall, in terms of midterm structures, I still believe that in QNT, we are looking very, very bullish, and the odds are this is a series of 1-2s, and after our correction is over, we're going to get a big move up, and for like very short time, I can absolutely tell you that downsides at the moment are going to be very, very limited. So I hope I explained everything well and you understood what is going on in Quant's price charts. Anyway, if you found any value in my content, I would really appreciate if you like this video and consider subscribing to my channel and follow me on Twitter. And by the way, I forgot to tell you, I actually created a new channel, and in that one, I am going to talk about a lot of altcoins. So if you want me to do an analysis on some of your alts, definitely let me know in the other channel and I will actually do it. So until the next video, I hope you have a wonderful time with your family and loved ones. Goodbye.